Well, welcome to my first live. This is Colby Wilk, Wayfinder. So I'm here to share with you that although times are kind of crazy and there's all sorts of reasons to get upset, lose your center, get caught up in what could go wrong and what has gone wrong, there's always times where people thrive regardless of what's going on, and that you could be one of those people who thrives during this time. The key here is to keep in touch with your ground and your sense of center, regardless of what's going on. The biggest difference you can make is in who you're being in this very moment. So I'm going to help you with that now. So, those of you who are familiar with my work know that I always start off with bringing your attention into your body. So take 3 fingers, and 3 fingers below your waist, or below your belly button, is your still point. Bring your attention there now. 3 fingers below your belly button and in the middle of you. And you're going to notice when you do that you calm down, because you're less in your head or above your head and you're more in your body. 3 fingers below your belly button. You see that? Let's see. And in the middle of you. So if I were to, make a cut, bring your attention there. I call this place your still point. Because when you're there, you feel still. You feel like yourself. Take a few breaths in your nose and out your mouth, in your nose and out your mouth. You're going to notice a sensation of moving down your body, more grounded, more embodied. Very good. A few more breaths in your nose and out your mouth. When life speeds up, we slow down. You can't get very far or accomplish anything you really want when you're trying to figure out the right solution, because all you are is in your mind. Well done. Now bring your attention below your feet. Now that you're connected with your body, let's connect you with the earth. Below your feet. As if you have a large jelly bean around you, in front of you, behind you, to the sides. And you're going to bring that jelly bean down into the earth. As if you have a Tylenol capsule around you, and drop down. And you don't even need to understand what I'm saying. Just follow. Let your field follow my instruction. Just for a moment, see what happens. You could always undo what we're talking about. Notice you feel more grounded, more calm, more like yourself. Well done. So you're in your body, you're grounded. Now let's connect you with the larger part of you. Simply by intending, sit in your still point, that spot 3 fingers below your belly button in the middle of you. With some of your attention below you. And invite the connection with the entirety of yourself. Just by asking. I invite the connection with the entirety of me now. And that jelly bean that's around you will start to kind of sizzle, glimmer. Now notice this is a different state, I would imagine, than the one you called in with. There are 3 things that I do as a wayfinder. I teach you practices so that you can bring your best self forward. That's what I'm doing now. I help you to live in purpose. And I help you to break free of what's been holding you back. I help you to break free by digging to the bottom of a wound and helping you release it. Then I teach these practices to help you live fully. And finally, I help you to recognize when your ego's at play, to help you live in purpose. Good. So now we're going to imagine, because I imagine the Buddha listened to music. So I have this practice called Buddha's headphones. So imagine that the Buddha listened to some music and you get to borrow their headphones. And invite Buddha's headphones simply by asking, I invite Buddha's headphones. And invite Buddha's headphones to be on your head and listen to what the Buddha listened to. Not by trying, but just by allowing. I invite Buddha's headphones now. And you're going to feel a sense of peace and well-being. These are Buddha's headphones. And if you want them to be louder, you can ask that they be made louder. Buddha's headphones. The other day I heard, 2030, where they're going to reach enlightenment, or we're going to blow ourselves up, which is not exactly helpful, because you can't, as a planet, reach enlightenment if you're worried that you're going to blow yourselves up. The more peaceful you are, the more likely you are to attract what you desire. But even if you don't attract what you desire, you're still peaceful. And that's nice. Good. Buddha's headphones. So throughout the day today or the week, because I'll be back next week, bring your attention to your still point, 3 fingers below your belly button, in the middle of you, in the middle of you. So I do a cross section. Then bring your attention below your feet. Take a few breaths in your nose and out your mouth. And I get everyone's really busy. I get it. But the way to get more done is to slow down. And then invite Buddha's headphones. And if that means throughout the day you make an excuse to go to the bathroom and do this, or before a meal you take the time to wear Buddha's headphones, that's a good thing. We're all performing. And not necessarily we're performing for other people, but sometimes we're performing for ourselves instead of being ourselves. You are far more than you've been led to believe. And the way to break through today is to slow down and be aware of the fullness that you are. Thank you so much for listening and watching. Please let me know what any desires you have about what you'd like me to cover. And I do a once a month, really inexpensive workshop. That's on my website, colbwilk.com. And I believe this Saturday, it's about hearing your soul. Because when people hear their soul, I find that life becomes a lot more simpler about what there is to do. If you know what your soul's wanting, then you know which direction to go. Simplifies things. All right. Buddhist headphones are on. I'm in my still point. I'm grounded below my feet. And then I walk through the day. Don't keep Buddhist headphones on all day, by the way. You don't want to max your system. Just put them on, take them off. Put them on, take them off. All right? Blessings to you all. Have a good, embodied, still, Buddha-like day. Thank you.